Okay, the 4 commitments. This is something interesting that I learned in learning how to sell. I went to this event and I learned from what I considered the greatest salesman that I've ever heard, was this guy named Robbie Summers. And he was teaching us this script to actually selling people. But I think these 4 commitments are not only essential when selling something to somebody, but I think it's essential to also to starting like a new business or to getting good at anything or really having success at anything. Is these 4 main commitments. It's funny how this works, but we help people start online businesses, and all the time our phone sales team, they walk people through these 4 commitments, because if they're going to be successful in starting an online business, they need to commit to these 4 things. And the 4 things are, number 1 is time. If you're going to do anything, you have to be able to commit a certain amount of time. Okay, if you're going to learn how to play golf, you got to commit a certain amount of time. If you're going to start a new business, you got to commit a certain amount of time. If you're going to learn how to salsa dance, you got to commit a certain amount of time, right? So time, decision making. Okay, this is the second commitment, is you have to be able to commit to making a decision. Okay, you spend time, you make a decision, right? Because if you don't make a decision that you're actually going to do it, then you're never going to do it, right? And this is where most people fail, is that they have troubles making a decision. The third thing is making a commitment to knowledge, is learning how to do the new thing that you want to get good at, right? So if you want to learn salsa dance, you got to learn the steps, right? You got to make a commitment to learning that knowledge. If you want to start a new business, you got to get new knowledge, right? And the last commitment is the commitment to money. You have to be able to commit some of your money if you want to take something seriously, right? If you want to learn how to play golf, in my experience, right, I hired a coach to learn how to play golf, and I go play, and so it costs for the rounds and the driving range, right? Or you want to get good at salsa dancing, right? You have to make a commitment of money. You got to learn how to do it. Maybe you have to go out a couple times and whatever. Same thing with a business, right? You have to make a commitment of money. So these 4 commitments, this is something that our phone team, sales team, they walk people through every single day before actually starting their business. And we don't take people on. Like, we will not work with people if they can't make these 4 commitments. It's a commitment of your time. It's a commitment of being able to make a decision. It's a commitment of knowledge and a commitment of money. Those are the 4 commitments.